Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. Vietnam lining up in what very much looks as though it's going to be a 5-3-2. Well, if Vitinha! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. That's tidy. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening.
Chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, that was no routine save.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
Thuram. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. There's no flag. He's in space and looking for options. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And it's Cucurella. Nicely weighted ball. Delivers with whip.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Alexander-Arnold, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. So it is still 0-0. Tchouaméni. Cucurella threads one in. And he shoots! Oh no, it's an own goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Nico Williams will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. There's the header! He's done very well to get to that.
Thuram is offering a wry smile there. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cucurella could move up a gear here. And here's Mbappe, looking for the run. It's a promising position. And it's Vitinha. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Has a look and plays it forward. Stood up well to him there. Tchouaméni, great vision. Thuram. Vietnam have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Gets his head on it! Sticks it away! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should...
Big chance! And they can counter here. Nico Williams. And it's Tchouaméni. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Thuram. Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni. And here's Thuram. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Oh, that's superb. Cucurella is onto this. They've won a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Now it's Thuram.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
A heavy challenge. Now it's Thuram. And the first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Thuram. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Cucurella. Vitinha does well to get it back. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Look at the space here. Vitinha. Now Mbappe. Cucurella. Chance here to counter. Mbappe! Oh, he's burst through! And the shot! Just off target.
Bruno Fernandes certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Tchouameni.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Ndika. Konate. Cucurella. Van de Ven. And Ndika. Vitinha. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
So, time for changes
Vitinha.
on both sides, actually.
Number 19, Mbumo. Number 11,
Cucurella.
Thuram. Number
That looks
8,
a decent ball.
Mbappe. Number 17, Cucurella.
Knocks it
Number
into
9,
space.
Alexander Arnold. Coming on the field. Number
Just
7,
eases him off the ball.
McAllister.
Well, the
Number
defence
22,
proved infallible then,
Musiala.
but that won't be the
Number
last they'll see of him.
18, Lukaku. Number 15.
It's a lovely, neat
Vinicius
pass.
Junior.
Vietnam
Number 25.
are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need
Number
arise.
14, Hakimi.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Osimhen, he has a look up. Nico Williams. He's a sharp little ball here. McAllister. Hakimi. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Shot could be on. And a chance! Well, that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution in progress.
It's their second corner of the game. Konate is there and he can get that clear. That's a sharp pass. Vietnam will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
McAllister, well read, and the danger is averted.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Musiala. Now it's Vinicius Junior. McAllister. And it's Musiala. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Musiala! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Vietnam take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pulisic, that has been cut short. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Vietnam perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Cucurella picks it up out wide. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van der Ven. This Dutchman is unusually fast for a defender, particularly the fact is he's 6'4". So I'm just concerned about his hamstrings. I know he's had problems in the past, and I just hope that doesn't go on to interrupt his career, but there's nobody really capable of outrunning him.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Ndika gets good distance on it. And it's Vitinha. Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Alexander-Arnold. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Vitinha short changes him with that pass. And it's made its way to him. Thuram. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. It's a threatening ball, looking to play him in. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
And that is expertly dealt with. Vitinha.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vitinha. And it's Vitinha. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vitinha. Can he finish? And he's done it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Konate gets over and intercepts. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Alexander-Arnold made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Tries to play it through. Williams. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Cucurella. Vietnam are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And here's Mbappe. The ball has bounced loose now. And he was alert to it.
Vietnam are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Great vision. It's a promising position. And it's Vitinha. No way through there. And the finish! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
There will be 1 minute at a
Vietnam
time.
are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And the first half is done. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist
Hello everybody,
change
and a quick
at this
announcement
stage.
now. We would like to ask you all to
Vietnam
kindly stay
in
seated
control
during
at
the match.
half-time,
Thank you
2-0.
for your cooperation.
And the action is back on the way. He's going to be disappointed with that. Chouameni, Cucurella. Chouameni. Vitinha.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Indica. Now DiMarco. Nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space here. And he's onside. The cross. Cleared without hesitation. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Nice control. He's looking wide. Now it's Mbappe. Vitinha. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Vietnam are 2 up early in the second half. Cucurella. Now, what about a counter-attack? Chouameni. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Now the cross. And it's hoisted clear.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, cracking ball. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And it's Vitinha. Thuram. Now Mbappe. Cucurella. And it's Chouameni. Nico Williams, who's set up 1 goal so far. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Nico Williams. Nico Williams takes a look up. This might spell danger. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Vitinha. Chouameni. Played out to the right. Good ball, good take. Now it's Mbappe, looking for the run, and that could set him on his way. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Thuram. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Vitinha. DiMarco. Now it's Mbappe. They get a throw in. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Fellow attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. With the father of a boy in